Happy New Day, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. I am Asiya, and I'm reporting live from the Free Your Mind to Shine headquarters. Yes, I know, I've been away for a while. The whole year so far. A lot of things have taken place. I've just been surrendered and following the orders of the universe. And I've been given some information to share, and I'm learning how not to think too much and just whatever comes out, just let it come out. That's what Free Your Mind to Shine is all about, by the way. Getting out of your head, getting out of the mind, and being in the moment. And there are some things that took place, some things that are still in their process of taking place, and some things that will be taking place. And I'm just allowing things to unfold. I have a audio that I will be putting out. I'm not sure exactly when, but at least it's finished. I'm going to share in this video 13 minutes of this audio, which unedited was a little bit over 2 hours. So I guess these 5 months of me in my gestation period, a lot built up. A lot of things happened that needed time for me to gain clarity on and truly understand. And I'm sure 5 months from now, I'll have an even deeper understanding of the things that I've experienced throughout my whole life, the things that have happened this year, and things that are happening and will come. So, with that said, yeah, here's the 13-minute snippet of the audio that I will be releasing whenever it's time for me to release it. Enjoy. I have been forced to simplify my life and to speed up the filtering process of what I engage with in my reality. There are countless amounts of perspectives and levels of consciousness on the planet. And it's very, very easy to get lost. It's very easy to get distracted. And I came to the realization that the more I learn about the vastness of this infinite universe, the more I have to look at myself. And right now, for this period of time that I am physically active on the planet, I'm here to represent a category. And that category is my own category. A category that cannot be duplicated. I'm not here to get caught up in other people's categories. I'm here to represent my own. And for me to do that, I have to simplify and look at the basics. Okay, I already know I'm infinitely limitless. I already understand that as soon as I was born, my clock started ticking, just like all of us. So now that I understand just the basic level that, okay, I ended up here with a start date and it's already programmed for me to have an end date. How am I going to use my time wisely while I'm here? Because I already know that my clock is ticking. So am I going to force my way through life? Am I going to be distracted and pulled in all different types of ways? Am I going to hold on to things from the past? Am I going to not reset myself in each new moment when each new moment is a perfect opportunity to reset myself? The fact that I have no conscious recollection of asking to be here, it's safe to say that just like all of us, if you ask a typical person, hey, do you know how you ended up here? Do you remember asking to be here? Most people are going to say no. They're going to say no, I just woke up one day and I was here. Just like all of us. We just ended up here. We came here and we just started living. And we all knew when we came in that, hey, we do have an expiration date. When I look at the history of the planet, even if the planet was only 1 million years old, what is 100 years? Let's just give every human being 100 years to live. What is 100 years for one human being on a planet that is, billions of years old? It's a blink. I'm here for a blink. My life is equivalent to a blink in a huge wave of transformation taking place on the planet. My body is here to live the life. The consciousness within my body is infinite. It's not confined to a body. The body already has its imprinting and its own personality. My consciousness is just invisible energy that's observing what my body is doing. So I'm here on this physical earth with a vehicle that can move about on this earth and do things. I have the map, I have the manual, the instruction manual to the vehicle that I have that is here to be on this earth and to experience this earth. I understand that my consciousness is not limited. I know that my consciousness can forever expand. My body is already made in perfection. My body is already tuned in with the bigger program and the bigger scheme of things. And I'm just going for a ride. And the more that I'm aware that I'm just going for a ride and that I belong to the world, then the restrictions and the illusions that make me think that I don't have everything that I need disappears. It all disappears because it's not real. I was already built from this physical world. I was already built from this program. My body is here to be alive in 2016. My body is here to share something, share its piece of gift to the world. The freedom and control that a lot of people are looking for, how do you get to freedom and control without understanding what is really going on with yourself? It's already clear that we don't have control because you didn't ask to be here. You can't change the blueprint of your body. You can't change the day that you were born, the time that you were born, and the location that you were born in. Living here on earth, even the person that changes their gender surgically, at the end of the day, they're still the same person. They were still born on a certain day, at a certain time, in a certain location. So what freedom and control do you think you can get when that is the foundation of your life? You come into the world and your clock starts ticking automatically. And you don't know when that time is going to come. So most people live their lives trying to avoid death when the universe always has a bigger plan. There's only so much that one human body can do in a certain amount of time. That's why we have expiration dates. I belong to the world. I chose to be here. Yes, I know that. But I can't be here trying to escape here because my release date is already planned. Whether you want to call this a prison planet or Earth school or whatever, at the end of the day, I'm already set to be released. But I'm no longer here with a consciousness level that feels that I'm not infinitely limitless. See, it's one thing to be on Earth and to be in a slave mentality and to be afraid of your built-in expiration date and to be fighting everything and going against all of the grains that come into your reality. But when you recognize that you are automatically limited just by being in a body, you have to sit down. You have to sit down and find ways to conserve your energy and to use your body to the best of its capacity because the clock is ticking and everything has a special timing. But if you tune in to the fact that there are certain switches that are going to go off inside of you, there are certain things that are going to happen if you just pay attention as opposed to trying to do something all the time, trying to go against something, trying to force something all the time. There is natural timing to everything. Because of the way that I'm designed, I spend a lot of time by myself and I spend a lot of time sitting still. But I also know what it's like to spend a lot of time running around blowing my energy. I no longer have to do that because I know that just like the earth around me, I have gestation periods. I have periods to where I'm going to feel melancholy. I'm going to feel like I'm not inspired. It's no different from when a certain season comes and it's no leaves on the trees. The grass is not green. Everything looks dead. Everything looks uninspired. The same thing happens with inside of us. And we have to learn to trust it. But what happens is the times where we're supposed to be sitting still and being in silence and allowing for that natural process to occur within inside of us, we break the natural cycles and dive into something that we're not even supposed to be dealing with. You sitting at home, you wake up, and you don't feel as happy as you did the previous day. That's a part of the cycle. The previous day you may have woke up, flipped out the bed, did some jumping jacks, danced in circles for an hour, played outside in the grass and soaked up the sun, and just had a beautiful, awesome, amazing day. And the next day, all of that you felt the previous day could be gone. And what your mind is going to tell you to do is, oh my God, I lowered my vibration. I'm susceptible to all types of negative things coming on my path now. I need to go out and find some inspiration. I need to go somewhere and I need to experience something that's going to inspire me and that's going to get my energy back right. When all you had to do was say, oh, okay, so today is a melancholy day. I don't feel the burst of energy that I felt yesterday. I'm going to chill out and just relax and allow this to pass through me. You will be amazed at what unfolds when you trust more in the natural cycles of your body than allowing your mind to take you in all types of directions that leave you drained and exhausted and feeling like you just wasted your energy. I have these moments to where I feel so anxious and the pressure inside of me to do something is is overwhelming at times. And that same pressure could be relieved by me just like getting up and walking into another room. But if you're not aware, you'll feel that pressure and feel that you got to do something super magnificent to relieve that pressure. When all it is just pressure. It's just the mechanics within our bodies. They're built-in mechanics in our bodies. And they're just going through their process. That's it. I have gotten very good at not making long-term decisions in the moment. I get nervous if somebody asks me if I want to do something tomorrow. I get so nervous now because I don't know what's about to happen in the next 60 seconds. And you ask me about tomorrow? Mm-mm. It's really something to allow your body to be on its natural cycle, because you really start to disconnect from the timing of your mind and the timing of other people, because that timing isn't necessarily the right timing. The right timing is when your body unlocks and your body shows you something and gives you a feeling that lets you know this is the right timing. And it has nothing to do with another individual. It has nothing to do with your mind.